responsibility to respect and protect my right as a citizen to choose and my vote, especially in a democratic state. Every single person above the legal age has the right to vote and has a duty to the country to voice out their opinion. And it should not just be disregarded just because a person wants to party hop one day. From the government side, we fight for fairness, we fight for equality, and we fight for true democracy in Malaysia. The mechanism for today is simple, on how we believe there's a problem with status quo, on how people who are already elected to lead a certain district or a certain district can suddenly party hop the next day right after they become elected. We believe before the election starts, you can party hop all you want, but after that you need to stick with what you choose. The point coming from side government is first on how it diminishes the Malaysian voting system, and secondly, which will be brought up by my second speaker, on how it's going to be inconsistent by the government ruling. So now, Mr. Speaker, how does it actually change, or how does it actually diminishes the quality of the Malaysian voting system? We believe that Malaysia works in such a way that we vote for our party. You vote for the party who you favour by your district, and then the majority who wins the seat then will be the leader of that certain area. Then if the total of your votes fall under your party, therefore your party will hold the next cabinet. That's why, let me just give you an example. On this year, the BN won majority of seats, on how the total seats overweight the other, therefore that's why they're holding the cabinet today. Therefore, as you can see, Malaysia votes for the party, they vote for who or what the party stands for, the principles on what the party has. So we believe that because you vote for that certain party, therefore the person who is leading it should stand by what the policies in that certain party and shouldn't just change, or else there's going to be an inconsistent stance. And why is that bad, right? Before moving any further, yes.
Now ma'am, if the person changes his political ideology and then changes the party, do you have the right to deny him that? Do you have the right to keep him and force him to stay in his party simply because you want an adequate majority?
Sit down. We say first, yeah, because you was given that right because of the party you were once fighting for. But even if you already changed your ways, therefore get out of the system. We believe that you shouldn't stay or you shouldn't change and detriment other people's lives. So why is party hopping really bad after you won the election, right? First, because we believe it destroys the whole principle of democracy on how it's for the people. The principles and the rules are for the people, and what they choose goes. We believe in how when the majority has spoken, then only one person can wake up one day and say, you know what, I don't want to be in BN, I just want to go to PKR. We believe that this is totally unfair for the people who is underneath that certain party, because now only one opinion can overrule the whole society. We believe that's wrong, and that's not what democracy, especially in Malaysia, is supposed to fight for. Before moving any further, last one.
The people should also take into account the leader that they are voting, and not just put any counting for Harry into power simply because it's a party.
Sit down. Mr. Speaker, we believe that I've already explained to you how the Malaysian voting system is not when you vote for a person, it's when you vote for the party, right? And the policies that falls under that party. So irrelevant to your eye. But the second problem, we believe what's happening when you party hop, is that people tend to manipulate this kind of advantage on how these leaders will just go under the banner, will just go under the name of the party because they know that this party can gain votes, because they know that this party, especially people from the rural areas, will tend to vote for them. Therefore, because they go underneath this party, then they get the votes. When they get the power, then they change, because that's not what they were fighting for in the first place. We believe that this is totally detrimental towards the people, and it also creates leaders who tend to manipulate the power that they have, and these aren't the people that we really need today. But the third problem, no thank you, sit down. But the third problem is this, right? We feel that they're going to lose a certain amount of trust and respect from your citizens, because if they will feel as if they have no significant value. They'll feel that the person that I vote for is under this party. I voted for this party. Suddenly they just want to change. Then who am I in the society? Don't I have a say? We believe that now is going to detriment them even further because they have to live by the rules of this party for 4 years. We believe it's very hard when they lose the respect because a nation can only develop when there is a certain amount of understanding and tolerance between the leader and the citizen. We believe it will be harder for them to cooperate with one another on how the people won't even like the principles that they hold on, because that's not the principles that they pick in the first place, Mr. Speaker. So we believe that trust in that sense is lost. So, ladies and gentlemen, what has our government essentially told you? We've already explained to you on how the Malaysian voting system goes in such a unique way on how we vote for the party, on how we vote for the policies and the ideologies that the party fight for. We've already explained to you the 3 harms of what happens if you actually allow people to party hop, which is first, it's going to destroy the whole quality or the whole reason why we have the democracy system in the first place. How one person's choice can suddenly overrule everyone else's. Second, on how there's a problem when these leaders tend to use these sneaky ways and try and manipulate their way to power and then change it in the last minute. And thirdly, I've already explained to you on how the trust between the citizens and the leaders itself is going to get lost and how it's not going to cooperate with one another. So how can a nation work in this sense, Mr. Speaker? We tell you that Malaysia should ban party hopping for the goodness of democracy. With that, I thank you.
Yeah.